Your job is terrible. You want to quit. Newsflash. Unorganized scheduling is not in. You don't know who's working or when. Your boss double books and doesn't even check when you requested time off. Want to save you and your boss's company before it implodes from simple mistakes? Hello, I'm Allison Otten, and I'll be explaining to you why the app Homebase is a more convenient, organized, and simple way to schedule for any type of workplace. So, I currently hold a position at Memory Makers Cafe and Cupcakery. Here we use the Homebase app 24/7. There's actually two ways to use the Homebase app. You can use it mobilely, which is on the go with your phone, or you have a more registered place, or you can use both. For us, we do use both because we have multiple employees. We have a ton of mobile app connections. Then we have one register. It's like an iPad and it flips around for customers, for us. Here, you can sign in or take breaks, and then you flip it around for the customer when they need to sign their signature, do a tip, and see if they want a receipt. It's more convenient for us because it stays as the register, opens the drawer if we need to, and allows us and reminds us that we need to take our breaks or sign in. So the Apple Store describes Homebase as the easiest way to manage your work schedule. It checks your schedule and communicates with your team while you're on the go. For newcomers of the app, you can easily find your way around the app because there is 5 tabs that explain what everything the app that is in it. So they have the Home tab, the Scheduling tab, the Earnings tab, the Messages tab, and then the More tab. I'll be first explaining to you the Home tab and so on, and explaining what I find best about it or what my coworkers find best about it. And then I'll explain to you when we use it compared to if we use it at the workplace or not. So the first tab is the Home tab. This is the first thing that pops up on the screen, and normally the first thing you see is the today's shift. The Home tab tends to tell more of many shortcuts to other tabs, as well as quick descriptions of important information that one needs to look at. For example, my coworker Carly says that the Home tab is her favorite tab because it allows for a more conventional way of looking at her shift time. Let's say she's scheduled to work on October 4th around 2 o'clock, and it's 1 o'clock, and she doesn't know for sure if she's supposed to work at 2, 2:30, 3, and she's doing her homework and she's very busy, can't take a lot of time to go through a whole calendar making sure that she's not scheduled. She can easily just go open the app on her mobile phone and see that the first thing that pops up is today's shift. It tells her that she's 2 o'clock, so she knows she has to get her work done quicker and get on going. She says that it doesn't waste her time looking through the calendar and then having to go through each individual shift and see what hour they all work. It easily just tells her exactly when she needs to work and where. So my work has baristas, which means we make tips. The Home tab also gives us the option to put down our cash tips. This is effective for tax purposes in April. This allows documenting financial history much more effectively compared to guessing how much you make. This is a large number, so just guessing how much you make in tips per year is really not effective. Along with the Home tab, it tells us the upcoming shifts that we have. It tells us where. So let's say you have 2 locations. It tells you if you're going to work in the mall or if you're going to work at a place on Main Street. It tells you exactly where to work. When, so it tells you exactly specific times. So let's say this is your first year using the app. You know exactly when you're supposed to work and then how long you're supposed to work. This honestly gives you the most detailed description that you can have of a shift. One reviewer named Noelle explained how Homebase specified to her unique business needs. She asked for a use of a Today tab, and the company accepted her request and made it in about 2 days and got her work done easily. So Noelle rated the app 5 stars because they were able to efficiently work with her. The second tab is the Scheduling tab. Here you get more of the calendar, more of the old-fashioned type of calendar where it shows the whole month. My boss personally likes to see this way better because she can see, since she does make the schedule, she can see exactly when everybody requested time off or is available. For me, I like this because I can see each time that I work, it has a dot on the day that I work, so I can see exactly what day and what time. At the top of the tab, you will see how many hours you have worked versus how many hours you are expected to work. So this tells you, let's say that you're in the middle of the week and you worked 8 hours already and you're supposed to work 24. It can tell you exactly how many you need to work, more you need to work for the rest of the week. It has 2 different modes. You have the all shifts mode, which tells you who else is going to work with you while you're there. And then the open shifts mode, which tells you if there's any extra shifts that you can take. According to the Fit Small Business, Homebase was rated the top 6 employee scheduling software system of 2019. Another reason why this app is on the top 6 rated list is because of pricing. If you have one location, like us, the fee for monthly and annual is $0. This is more affordable for small businesses and is why it is one of the more popular apps. Speaking of money, the 3rd tab, which is the earnings tab, has been said to allow for more of a quick access to your earnings for your scheduling that you've already done and then for what you're supposed to get. And it does do pre-tax. On this tab, you can also see a bar graph. This helps for visual people who want to see exactly how much they're working in the sense of day-wise compared to price-wise. So if you're more of a visual learner, that's more beneficial to you. The 4th app is more communication. This helps with, it's key for the business. So it's the message tab. Basically, you can text coworkers, you can talk to a manager or make a group chat and virtually talk to people live. This helps make your company a more social friendly app. The 5th app is the More tab app. This is where you can request time off, trade shifts, cover other shifts, or explain availability. For request off, I put a time and date off. This is where I sent my boss an immediate text saying when I wanted to get off. She immediately responded to me, and this helped me so that I had no time wasted. The app continues to modify itself and bring new features. While using this at the workplace, you can have a universal code to log into the iPad register. Notifications remind you and allow you to talk between customers efficiently. You can clock in or out of the shift, and it gives, so since I'm a more forgetful person, this app reminds me when I need to clock out of my breaks. This app is a more convenient, organized, and simple app setup. Get the app today. You will notice your work life slowing down to a much less chaotic workplace compared to other companies that use a different scheduling app. That is all I have for you today. Hope you change your mind about using your scheduling app. Thank you.